Okay, so this is my piece that I made for project number 1. I like to fish. That's kind of what my basis was for this piece. I actually started with this layer, and I took a couple pictures offline. One was a painting of Montana and the sunset and the mountains, and I took that and I made it its separate layer, which is this one, and I applied a difference style to it. I then took a fisherman and used the lasso tool to I got him from online, and kind of cropped him out, and it was a little difficult, but I got it to work. And then I actually drew in this line for the fishing rod, and as you can see, this is what it would look like normal. That's the actual painting. It's actually a pretty cool painting. But yeah, I just have a different style on there, and yeah, so that's that. My second frame that I used was this one, and I got the artwork offline. Kind of changed the colors around, but pretty much that was it. And I actually used the same same painting for this layer as well. As you can see, and that's it right there. But it's kind of the opacity isn't quite full. So that's what that looks like. And this layer, I just used the text tool to put in life, and that was that. And then I put in this layer over the top of it, and for this layer, I applied a color burn to it instead of normal. And this layer, that was the text, I colored this part of life in with a different color of red, just to kind of blend the two together. So I took those two, and then I actually made this layer actually on this file, and then I just copied this layer and this layer over to this file and put this on top of it. I did that because it was harder to put this layer in and have them overlapped, and that's kind of what I was going for with it all. So on this layer, which when I talk about this layer, I mean this layer right here, this under one. I took some silhouettes from the internet and kind of shrunk them and put the opacity down on this one, so it looks like there's a lot of them in the background. This layer is just this layer right here. I kind of had that layer, and that's actually a tribute to 9/11 right there. Here's the text layer. I just put that in as life, and I actually found a thing online, font online, and that's what that comes from. And these buildings actually in the text are part of the font. And this one is there. I kind of just messed with the different things and whatnot, so you can see that I could have changed it up a little bit, but most of them are just normal, and I just messed around with the opacity. As you can see, like on this one, opacity, you can see that's that. So it kind of looks like it's in the background. For this one, I kind of did the same thing. Like this is 21, but here it is. So it kind of has that effect of it being, and that's kind of how my piece came out. So.